Hey, what up everyone? I'm Sinnycool, and this is Gems of War. And today we have a new faction. We have Illithia. So let's go do the quest, open it up, and I'll show you a team you can use, and we'll go over the troops and all that. I hope, sometimes I say things and then I don't do it, but here it is, new faction assault. Delve the uncharted layers of Illithia for epic loot. Okay, so what's the first thing we're going to want to do here? I thought we had to do the quest. Yeah. So go down to the underworld. Don't forget to do this first, because you can get your horde quality and level up. You want to do that before you start. That's the first tip here. Before you start on the event, you want to get your horde level and quality up, open up the quest, everything. Don't start on the event straight away, because it will let you do that. Do this for 4,000 gold. Get a new banner. Looks like a purple, blue, minus green. 22 factions owned, 100%. 22 factions now. Alright, let's do the quest. I don't think I'm going to do any crazy voices today because, people don't let me have any fun. So, people say don't worry about the haters or whatever, but, whatever. And it's like 6 in the morning anyway, and I've been trying to make this video for like an hour now, so I'm really not in the mood anyway, but so some of you will be happy and some of you won't. We'll just read it real fast. You know what? Me dwarven nose is tingling. Why is that? We must be almost below me home, oh Drakzum. Really? Hey, and that means we below the ice rift where Glaceon was. Oh. We should explore. Who knows what monsters are here? Okay. Help Jim Hammer search. Search below Drakzum. Scree! It's a brain. You know what those things look like? They look like, have you guys ever played Doom? Have you ever played Doom? I'm gonna do Trophy Phoenicia because I have my magic medals on. If I had my armor medals on, I'd probably use Rowan here. So use your Rowan team to blow these out. Like Pauly D haircut. Blow it out like a Pauly D haircut. And I only know what that means, and I only say that because, you know how your woman makes you watch stuff? So back in the day, she made me watch it. Wasn't by choice. Though nowadays, I think it's, okay. It's kind of funny. Investigate the Citadel. Scree. Scree again. So all it says is Scree. I might make fun of the quest a little bit, but I don't think I'll do any voices. Because every time I do, I get like 1 or 2 negative comments. So Phoenicia, if you want to use the Phoenicia team, it's Phoenicia, pretty much any weapon. Leprechaun, Mirage Queen, Daemons, and strange little brain monsters. It was weird. Hey, somebody tell me how to pronounce that. Is it Daemons or Demons? Put it in the comments. Daemons or Demons? It has an A, so I say Daemon. Hey, 'twas weird indeed. I don't like how she's talking right now. Never smashed one of those before, no? And a big old palace to boot. I wonder what's inside. Me too. It's hard to read her text at 6 in the morning when I got up at 5 and it took me an hour just to get on here. Only one way to find out. Let's go. After you. Alright. We should smash some more brain monsters. We should? Hey, they're brain monsters. They're obvious evil because I've never met anything good with its brain on the outside. Ah. Now come on, let's get this smashing. Okay. Approach the Citadel. Investigate the Citadel. Who dares enter Illithia? What was I saying? Yeah, those mind eaters look like... Have you ever played Doom? Like, you get further in the game and there's those, I don't know what they're called exactly because I'm not a Doom lore expert, but, I have beat Doom 64 and, like, I've beat Doom a couple times. I don't know exactly which ones I beat, except for Doom 64 I know for sure I beat. Illithia is not for the likes of you. So we'll get this done, and then we will level up our horde level and quality, and take a look at the troops, and then we'll start on the event. And, I'll put chapters in for people that just, don't really care about what I'm saying. They just want to see the teams or whatever. They don't care about me. They just want to... Ooh, those were some big, ugly tentacle faces. I thought I said feces. There they were. And now we can... This place is called Illithia. And now we can... This place is called Illithia. What does that mean? Indeed. I wonder what other monsters are inside. Really. Oh, more squishy brains and tentacles, I hope. Oh, dear. Will ye look at that? They have tentacly mages in here. She sounds like a pirate. So they do. Oh, I need to give them a good squishing. I bet you do. Well, they be evil too, you know. Because nothing with tentacles is ever good, you know what? You galoot? I guess. Galoot. Learn about the Illithians. Squish some Illithians. Stop, the hive mind commands it. But yeah, you can use the Rowan team for this, you know. Use any weapon that's not blue or green. I say it a million times, but you know, it helps people learn. Or, you know, you forget. I think reiteration is underrated when it comes to, this game. Like, one day you're gonna remember that you should use the Rowan team without me having to say it 5 times. We serve the hind mind. Did you see that? It said the hind mind. I wish I could go back to that. It says the hind mind. Like the butt mind, but it's supposed to say the hive mind. They've got a couple typos so far. Jim Hammer was speaking nonsense earlier, and now they're saying the hind mind. If they need someone to edit or proofread, I can do it for them. I'm not like an expert or anything, but I'm pretty good at like picking out mistakes. Like, I didn't get a degree from any college or anything, but I'm like naturally pretty good at like seeing errors and typos and mistakes. Like, I'm not really good at Ooh, they mentioned a hive mind. I donna know what that is. Nor do I. I bet it's their king or queen or whatever. Possibly. Probably a tentacle brain beast with 100 eyes and 5 dongers. 5 dongers? Like 5 dongs? Probably a tentacle brain beast with 100 eyes and 5 dongs. Dongs? Hey, dongs. Those things at the back of your throat. Dongs. Oh. Well, that was a good one. Well, you get a load of this thing. It's ugly. I agree. Also, brains, tentacles, and 1 eye. Evil for sure. Probably. And I bet it's controlling all those other ones too. Yep. We squish it, and we can stroll right on out. Let's squish. Challenge the hive mind, defeat the hive mind. At least it's not the hind mind again. And that wasn't even like her making fun of him. It was like the brain saying that he's in the hind mind. So it's not like on purpose. I don't want to hear any excuses for that one. But the dongers was funny, so I'll give them that one. I give them credit when credit's due. I'm not always like farting on them. I like Ozball. I like all of them. That were as satisfying as smacking a squirrel with a scimitar. Ew, why would you smack a squirrel? Oh, I guess just so you don't kill it. I don't know. Slaying some monsters with me friends, that's what makes a girl happy. Okay. But this is a big citadel, so I'm wondering, what exactly? If there's any more happiness to be found, eh? Let's find out. Lootwizard hates these quest things. I don't like them that much either. He said that the, you know, the hero never like says anything thoughtful. It's just like, yep, or okay, or here we go again, or something. That's all they say. Which, yeah, that's true. Let's do our horde level and quality. I have a delve guide playlist, like a 7-part delve guide. The first one's farming. The second one is how to do your horde level and quality. The third one is like how to do deep, high level delves. The fourth one is like how to do events. The fifth one is like pure faction. The sixth one is like, I don't even know. I forget. There's so many. I think the sixth one is farming again, because the first one was like the Warrens, and the last one I did City of Thieves. But let's do this. Alright, first I want to open some portals because we need to get each troop so we can look at them. Maybe do pure faction, but probably not. Mind Eater and Illithian Colossus. Illithian Colossus, Mind Eater, and this will help us with treasure too. Like, I probably don't have the best treasure at the moment, but hey, we got them all. Look how quickly we got them all. That's what I'm always saying about legendaries down here in the underworld. It only takes like 800 chaos shards to get a legendary, unless you have unless you have bad luck. Sometimes it might take twice that, sometimes it might take 3 times that. But a lot of the times when I'm showing how easy it is to get legendaries down here, it takes around 800 to 1,000 chaos shards, and that's it. You can farm that easily within a few days to a week. But here we go. Let's go get out of here, and we can go and look at them in the troop menu. That way they're all there. Illithia. There we go. We have Hive Mind. This is the legendary. 15 purple yellow Illithia Draxum monster, so they're part of Draxum. Steals 26 magic from an enemy and shift it to a random skill on all allies. So kind of random. Steals 26 magic though. Gain 5 magic when attacking delves. Reduce damage from spells by 25%. Give all monster allies 2 to a random skill when matching 4 or more gems. So that's cool. Psychic Pulse is good. Spell armor is decent. And the, it's kind of good. It's kind of good. But I don't know when we're going to be using it specifically. Like, oh, we need a troop. You know what would be very perfect for this situation? Hive Mind. No, I don't think we're going to be saying that. But, it sounds okay, though. Alright, 13 blue, brown, Illithian Colossus, monster giant. Steal 26 magic from an enemy and shift it to both life and armor. That's the tank. So it's doing the same thing as the other one, except for it's specifically doing life and armor instead of a random skill. Deep Vitality, gain 9 life when attacking delves. Regeneration, recover 1 life at the start of each turn. A stone skin, reduce damage from skulls by 50%. Illithian Servitor. Monster Mythic, 14 blue, purple. Deal 26 damage to all enemies, then steal 2 magic from all survivors. So that might be the one you use to do like pure faction. Maybe. I don't know. Gain 9 life when attacking delves. Magic Spirit, gain 1 magic for each purple ally. Spell armor, reduce damage from spells by 25%. You might want to use the legendary too, at least. I don't know. I don't have any clue what to do for pure faction yet, so that'll be a question for another day, probably. Mind Eater, Illithia Draxum, 11 red, purple, monster. Deal 29 damage to an enemy if they survive. Steal 4 magic. My voice wants to go. Hold on a sec. Alright, I think we got it. Deep Vitality, gain 9 life when attacking delves. Monster Bond, allied monsters gain 2 life. Agile, 20% chance to dodge skull damage. So that is all our troops here. I don't even know. Should I level them up? I don't think we're going to be using them, but I forget to level stuff a lot, so I'll just level them up real quick, just for S's and G's. $500,000 souls. I can never stack like 1,000,000 souls. I think it's because they actually put some soul sinks in the game recently, like the medals. And whenever you get a new faction, I guess, I don't know. So they're all leveled at least. That's cool. Now let's go upgrade our horde level and quality. You got to do this in a certain order here. Okay, so we want to get our quality up first. We have 5. We can do 5. So do this. 50% chance. You want to make it 100 with the least amount of treasure as you can. So we'll do 20 and then 3 of these. So I used 5. See, 3, 1, 1, and it's 100% chance. So that's what you kind of want to do. Use the least amount of treasure, but get it to 100%. So we'll do the same thing 2 more times. Is that right? Yep, 100. 37,000 gold though. So far we've spent around like 70,000 gold. Just know that you're going to need some gold to do this. You should always be saving gold for various things. Don't just blow it on gold chests. Once you get to a certain level and you have all the common troops and everything, you shouldn't be opening gold chests with gold anymore. That's when you know you're a big boy. When you stop opening gold chests with gold. Now you're a big boy. You can take off the pull-ups and play the game for real. But there is a point in the game where you do need to open gold chests with gold because you don't have any troops and you need good common and rare troops. So I understand. I'm not trying to talk down to you or anything. Just letting you know at some point you need to stop, you know, suckling the titty. Alright, we got 30%. So we'll do that, and maybe 2 of these now, I guess, and then, that's not going to work, it's going to be 90. 3 of these then? I guess. Are we going over on that? 30, 20, 20, 20 is 60, so that's 90. No, that's perfect. Just trying to use up, like, the least amount of the high rarity and the most amount of the low rarity, you know what I mean? So 1 of these, and then as many of these 2 as possible. Like, we can't use coin purse, really. It's hard to fit that in, but at least these 2. So 20, 20, 20, 10. And I got plenty of the ultra rare treasure, so we should be fine. That's what happens when you, like, farm and do delves every day. Like, I don't even farm them, I just do them every day, and that's how much I have right there. So make sure you do your gyms or cardio. 1, 2, 3. Let's just quit talking and get this done. We know what to do now. Let's do it. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1. Go. So that's a guarantee. I mean, if you want to play with the chances there and maybe do 90%, but you know you're going to get screwed. So when you're playing a Infinity plus 2 505 games or whatever the heck they are game, you know you're going to get screwed if you do 90%. So just do 100. If there's a 1% chance for something to happen and the enemy does it, you know it's going to go off. And if there's a 90% chance that you do something, you know it's not going to happen like 3 times in a row. So just keep that in mind. These percents are not, you know, not fair. If it says 90, it really means like 50. And if it says 1 for them, it means like 75. Alright, so we got our horde quality to 10. That will make our boss chest at the end of each run yield more treasure and rewards. And now we gotta increase our horde level, because if you go up to 111, that's where I like to go. I mean, you could stop at 100 if you want, but after 100 you want to go to 111, because you get 2, well, usually you get 2 more magic for 111. It's only giving us 1 this time. It's strange. Huh, maybe they fixed that. Or maybe it's just this faction. Usually it gives you 2 magic. Once you go from 100 to 111, it usually gives you 2 magic. You guys see that? It's only giving me 1. That's weird. Well, I'm going to do it anyway, because I always do. I always go to 111, so let's do that. So now you just want to throw your biggest treasure at it, I think, because we're just the least amount of treasure you put in, like the least gold you're going to have to spend, I think. I'm pretty sure. I'm not an expert on the horde quality, or the horde level, like what to put in to spend the least amount of gold or whatever, but I think it's the highest level treasure you got, because if you put in like 5 coin purses instead, it's gonna like use the same amount of gold, but it's gonna take longer, so you're gonna end up using more gold in the long run. So if you use your highest level, your highest rarity treasure, then you get your level up quicker and you don't use as much gold. But right there we're gonna use a different one, because I want to hit 111 exactly without using that epic if I don't have to. Can we use this one? Let's use 2 of them. So I wonder if I can use this. Yeah, let's just use those. That's good. We'll do that. So 109,000. You saw, I don't know how much this takes. I guess we could have We could have wrote down what my gold was before we started, but it's around like 500,000 gold, I would say. Maybe 400, somewhere around there. That last one was 109,000 just to go to Horde level 11. Just for that last part, the very last part, going from like 108 to 111 was like 109,000 gold. So I'm not trying to spend your gold for you, but you kind of want to come in here on a new faction weekend with like 500,000 gold to blow and at least 1,000 chaos shards, I would say. And, you know, some souls. Like, I don't know how much souls, but probably at least 50,000 to 100,000 souls. But let's get started on the event. It's probably what you are here for. We are going to use... Let's see what the color, what the restriction is blue-purple. So y'all know what I'm going to use probably before we even started this video. You could probably use Rowan to clear out the very early ones. Let's think. Rowan would be Rowan. I guess Rowan, Mirage Queen. You could do that real quick. So maybe I'll put 2 teams in this video. I just don't want it to be super long. And if I make two teams, it kind of like Rowan. The Mirage Queen. Not the Lord of Slaughter, you dumma. That'd be funny though. We're just gonna need like a mana generator though. That's gonna get her up right away. So that would be my only issue here. So we'll do base rarity and we'll go all the way to the bottom. We'll look for a common that has like empowered or whatever. There's Thrall. We could use Thrall. That's probably fine. We'll do Thrall. And for our weapon, you know, I'm probably just going to do like Mountain Crusher because instead of... Because I think Rowan will clear whatever we need it to clear, but she may need mana occasionally. Or, I don't know, we could use Black Manacles probably is what I would normally use. Come on. A to Z. Black Manacles. Should be at the top. Here we go. You get this for Brown Purple Mastery. You get it pretty soon in the game. We're going to be blocking our Thrall, but with all of our, you know, our Explosion Potion, our Enchantment Potion, it should be fine. So I'll use this for very early battles, you know. Class, I'm just going to level something up. Sun Spear. We're still leveling that up. Don't need red, but it's probably going to give it to me no matter what. That's fine. Blue mana, submerge. We'll try to create a leaf storm, but it probably isn't going to work. For life, we don't need life. Alright, we're good on that. I probably just need to change my metals, but we'll run a battle first to make sure we lock this team in. What do we got to do here now? Banners. Double green purple minus blue? No. Let's get double blue green or something. Double blue green minus yellow. We just want to get that Rowan up as soon as possible. Maybe if there's a double blue purple would be better. Might be better. There's double purple blue right there, but it's minus red, which isn't that big of a deal. I'm just gonna go with this. Okay, so Sunspear, double blue, green, minus yellow, Black Manacles, Thrall, Rowan, the Mirage Queen. And I forgot to go to the shop. I hope it saves my team. Okay, so let's go to the shop. We're going to buy at least the first 2. This will also give you Chaos Shards and Treasure, so you might want to do the shop the very first thing. Is there a weapon here? Yeah, I got to go all the way to the weapon. So that's, you know, more treasure, more Chaos Shards. That's good for you guys. Forbidden Tome. Let's see this. Steal 33 magic from an enemy and shift it to attack, then enrage myself. Hey, that's not too bad. That's like a good Mang type weapon, kinda. It's like a trickster shot, really. Except for you're stealing magic instead of armor. Shift it to attack. I might use that one day. And you enrage yourself? That's pretty cool. That'll be good for like invasions and raids and stuff like that. So, hey, a weapon that's not bad. That doesn't happen very often. Oh, I guess it does. Like, or not very often, but you know, like Silver Necropolis has life and death or whatever. But let's get going here. Oh no, it did that. I have to redo my whole team. That's stupid. I knew that was going to happen. Let's put our armor medals on while we're at it. Medal of Guard, Medal of Guard, Medal of Guard. Because we're going to be using Rowan for the first little bit. But yeah, Rowan and then Gobtruffle is pretty much what we're going to do. So we need Rowan, the Mirage Queen, and Thrall. I think Rowan is first in that. Rowan, Thrall, or no, the Mirage Queen, and then Thrall. I guess Thrall. If you guys think of something better, let me know. But that was the first thing that popped in my head. Weapon, we have Black Manacles. Where are you? Come on. Did I pass you up? Yes, I did. Okay, we're going to go with this. We're going to go with that. And we're going to take that and put it there. And our banner went away as well. So we need our double blue. Green minus yellow. And we got our sun spear on. And let's get going here. So we can blow out. We'll do like the first, I don't know. We'll see how long it's taking. I might check the time and whatnot. But there you go. Look at that. Rowan already up. Boom shakalaka. Might not even need these other troops on this team. And then you go with treasure multiplier order. So we have 1.5, 1.15. It's cool we can hit. This is a good one, dude. You just have to hit 3 rooms to go. That's nice. So I'll probably be going for that pet. So you look at all the treasure multipliers, which is the top number there. It says treasure times 1.25. You go with the top one every time if you want to get the most points and get the most treasure. So we're going to go with the 1.5 here. Let's see if it one-shots. It should. It's just the level 20. Too bad we don't have to start with an empowered, you know? It is what it is, though. So we're going to have to match one sometimes. You know, I should put her at the front. I'm an idiot. Let's do... I can't do that now. Oh, well. What you should do is put Rowan at the front so she gets the explosion. Like, all the mana from the explosion. 1.25. Which she is anyway. Never mind. It's fine. Because she uses green, blue, and nobody's taking that from her, so... I don't think it matters if we put her in the front or not. Never mind. But I should probably put Thrall ahead of Black Manacles, is what I was trying to think. So, in the next round here, we'll do that. 1.25, 1.25, 1.25, 1.15, 1.15. So we're going to do this room first, because it's a lower room. And it has the same multiplier, 1.25 and 1.25. So this is always going to give more resources, so you want to do this one first because you'll get your multiplier higher before you go to the room that has more resources. So if they're the same, go to the lower numerator, common denominator. Come on, is that all we got? Red. Nobody wants red. Let's take brown. And at least you only ever have to do 2 turns max with this team. But we would definitely switch to Gobtruffle later on. I don't know when. I guess we'll see. There's a little mutant there. I wish the mute was like, not noisy. Like it cracks and... I should be able to mute without it doing that. But I don't know. I need a new laptop, guys. I've been starting to look for one because the one I got is terrible. Like, I could literally get out the videos an hour earlier each day if it wasn't for my laptop. Today it was like I'm super tired. But that's, at this point of the morning, that's why. Like, in the future, it might be because the laptop was slow, you know, for uploading this video. Sometimes the PS4 takes 2 tries to upload it. Sometimes the laptop takes forever to do, like, the thumbnail and all that stuff, the tags, the description. It just gets really hot and it don't have a fan or any kind of heat sink that I can see. And it's an old one. It's like, if I had to guess, I'd say that thing is like 10 years old. It's ridiculous. It's like so hot it has burn marks on it. You know what I mean? And it'll shut off eventually if you let it. If you run it for too long, it'll like shut itself off because it gets too hot. And once you can tell when it starts getting hot because it like slows down really, really bad. Like it's slow from Jump Street, but it gets way slower. Yeah. I don't want to... Chaos Shards and Illithia Renown. So see, you get like 169 Chaos Shards for completing a level 20 Delve. You know, and we got the Legendary within 800. So you could do that in like 2 or 3 days of farming. Could easily get enough shards to get a Legendary troop. Wow. No excuses. Let's see here. I just want to put Thrall ahead of... There we go. That's all I want to do. And keep it moving. I don't know how far I'm going to go. Maybe we'll do this one, and then I'll switch to the other team, and then we'll show that, and then we'll be done. Like, I'm not going to go the whole... I'm not going to go to 500 or anything. I still want to take up too much time. Too much of your time. I might cut out some and come back. Just like when I do that, it still takes longer to upload the video. It's like, you guys kind of get the gist. I don't think you need to see me go all the way with Gob Truffle Team. Like, you know that Gob Truffle Team works. Seen it a million times. At least I showed 2 teams here that you can use instead of just that. Because I was about to just show the Gob Truffle Team because it's easy to get, like I'm saying, with these. It's a Legendary. Yes, it is. It's a Legendary. I hear that. I can hear you screaming at the screen like you don't have Legendary troops or whatever. But you can get them pretty easily. You just gotta farm for like 2 days in the delves. It's not 2 whole days, like 2 days for 15 minutes a day. I'm not telling you to spend a whole 48 hours. It's more like 30 minutes you can get a Legendary. As long as you have like everything open, you know, I understand if you're like level 2, 300, 400, and you don't have all the delves open, so you can't do it, but that's what you should be trying to do. If that's your reason, if your reason is, hey, I don't have the delves open, I don't have enough gold, I don't have enough this or that, well, whatever the reason is, then that's what you should be doing every day until that's not the reason. Like, you know what you need to work on. Do you need gold to open them all up? Well, then you better go farm some gold. Go do PvP with your Skeleton Key team. Oh, you don't have the Skeleton Key team? Well, then you need to go get the Skeleton Key team. You need to go do Zagen or whatever. Quest line. Open up the Thief class. I think it's Zagen. And then go get 250 victories with the Skeleton Key. Like, there's really no excuse. Like, whatever your reason is, that's what you're going to be doing. So, I don't know why I look at those every single time. Like, I always forget what order they're in. But yeah. That's just how this game is. Whatever your reason is that you can't do what I suggest you should do, then that's what you should work towards. I don't know why I did Thrall. That was dumb. So if you don't have Rowan, go do Forest of Thorn questline. That's your new goal in life. If you don't have the Mirage Queen, go do, farm Chaos Shards until you get her. Sunken Fleet. You need 800 shards. You can get that in 2 days of farming. Go check out my delve. If you don't know how to farm, go check out my delve guide. There's like no excuse, really. Not that anybody's giving excuses. I'm just making sure that you know, like, the process of how to get stuff in this game. And that's pretty much how life is, too. Like, if you want if you want something, you think, okay, what do I need to get this thing? And then you're like, okay, I need that to get that. And you're like, but to get that, I need to get this. So you need to get this first. Well, how do I get this? Well, you got to do this first. Well, then you got to do that first. You know what I mean? You just work your way backwards from the end result. I guess we'll do the 2-room. That is 1.2. So if you want a Lamborghini, you say, well, I want a Lamborghini. Well, what do I need to get a Lamborghini? Well, you need $500,000 or whatever. Well, how do I get $500,000? Well, you gotta, you know, earn a certain amount of money a week or whatever. Well, how am I gonna get a certain amount of money a week, you know? Well, I'm gonna have to get a job that pays a lot. Well, how do I get a job that pays a lot? Well, you probably have to go to college, or get lucky, or inherit something, or know somebody. Well, how do I go to college? Well, you gotta do good in high school, and you gotta have some money. Well, how do I do good in high school? Well, you study. Well, how do I study? You get a tutor, and they teach you how to study. Well, how do I get a tutor? Well, you look in online, you type it in, and you look up tutors. And now we're all the way back to finding a tutor on Google from buying a Lamborghini. And that's just like one way. So that's what you do in this game too. How do I get the Gobtruffle team? Well, you need Forest Troll, King Gobtruffle, the Mirage Queen. Well, how do I get King Gobtruffle? Well, you gotta go to Amnithrax and throw Chaos Shards until you get it. Well, how do I get Amnithrax? You gotta open it with gold. If you need gold, you go farm it. You go look up online the best gold farming team, and you go farm gold. And if there's anything in that you don't have, you gotta get that first. And you figure out how to get that. I don't know. A lot of you probably don't need to hear this. Like, yeah, duh, that's simple. And we're not teenagers anymore. We know this information, Sinny. What are you talking about? I don't know. I just get off on tangents. Rowan is not one-shotting. That's annoying. So, you can do this for a couple. It's still fine because of the black manacles. But once it stops one-shotting, ooh, I got 20 gems there. It was the very last battle of level 30. So, you can do this team for at least the first 2. And then now we'll do our Gobtruffle probably, just because I don't like that it's not one-shotting. So we'll keep the Mirage Queen. Get rid of those. Go to King Gobtruffle. Maybe we'll do like deeper in here tomorrow. You know? What was I gonna do tomorrow? I think I got an idea of what to do tomorrow. Like I always say, sometimes I wake up and I have no idea like what to do. That's why I did the Warden class event the other day. Doomed Glaive. But there's always something to do on the game, so it's not like super hard to figure out. Is this the team? This don't look right. We do not need the Mirage Queen. What am I talking about? You need Forest Troll. Forest Troll. I don't know what else. I probably said something wrong earlier. But you know what I mean. It's Forest Troll, King Gobtruffle, Doomed Glaive. If you don't have Doomed Glaive, you have to... It was in the Soulforge last week, so you just missed out. And you should be getting these Doomed weapons as soon as they come out with the event, instead of waiting for it to come around in the Soulforge. But you want to use Titan with this team, with the very last talent, the Lord of Elementals. It's going to give you more magic every time you match 4 or 5. and that'll make the King Gob Truffle team stronger. But I'm going to use Sun Spear because I'm trying to level it up. So I'm going to use it for at least a few. I think we got it good. It's the same. All the same, yeah. So I'm going to lock this team in. Banners. Double blue, green. I think we need to just use the same banner too. That's good. So banner and class I'm going to keep the same. I'm going to lock it in by doing a battle. Then we'll go change our medals to Nisha. Ooh, it didn't one-shot. It's not supposed to, though. I mean, it'd be nice. Once we put our magic medals on, it'll probably one-shot through this, at least. And you're probably going to have to go pretty far in here to get all the rewards, which are pretty good, by the way. A new faction has pretty good rewards. 2 Orbs of Chaos, bunch of shards, Orb of Chaos, diamonds, Vault Key, Orb of Chaos. You get quite a few orbs. Vault Keys, you get 2 Vault Keys. So, pretty good. Let's go change our medals to Nisha. And we'll just do this level 40, and you guys can take it from there. And maybe we'll show some more tomorrow or the next day. Probably for sure Sunday, if not Saturday. Saturday, I got a poll up, if anybody's listening still. There's a poll in the community tab. Even if you don't watch the Dark Souls, go vote on that poll. I mean, hopefully you'll watch the very last episode of Dark Souls where I show the ending and the last boss and all that. But if you have any interest in that at all, go to the community tab. There's a poll, and it asks which ending do you want to see. There's a dark ending or the light ending, pretty much. You kindle the bonfire and keep it going, or you do not kindle it and you walk away and become the Dark Lord. So let me know, you want to see the dark or the light in that community tab. And I don't, I prefer people who are actually going to watch it or whatever to pick. That way, if somebody does actually care and they pick one or the other, that they have a better chance of getting, to see what they want to see. But even if you're like, there's a 1% chance that you watch it, just go vote. It needs a few more votes, I think it only had like 6 votes but that's decent for that. I don't know why I can't get the Dark Souls like going. You think like this game is part RPG, but Dark Souls is only part RPG as well. Maybe a lot of you just like the match 3 aspect of Gems of War. I'm kind of more into the RPG part of it, not the match 3. I've never really been into a match 3 game, to be honest. I only started playing this game because it was a free game on PS4. It really didn't have anything to do with the match 3 part. I think, the free is what sucked me in, and then the RPG is what kept me. It really has nothing to do with the match 3 part of it. I've never really been a puzzle game guy, to be honest. I wasn't like Tetris or Dr. Mario, or I don't even know like what to say, like which games. Like Candy Crush, I guess. Puzzle Quest. I'm trying to say some words. Cast the Gob Truffle. Force Troll. Always got... I should have done that brown extra turn. It's no big deal, though. You're pretty much... Once you get your Gob Truffle going, you're good to go. Hopefully you're learning something in this video. Take something away. Please subscribe. We were so close to 2.5k the last time I checked. We were like 8 away. And there's still like 50-something% of the people watching that are not subscribed. And we only need like 8 of you to subscribe to get to 2.5k. And then I probably won't talk about subscribing. I mean, I will, but it won't be like as adamant. Once we hit 2.5, like, because next is what, like 3,000? That's cool. And I'll probably talk about it when we get close. But you won't have to hear me talk about it as much once we hit it. So if you want me to shut up about 2.5k or subscribing as much, which I'll still probably say at least once a video, but I won't say it as much once we hit it. So if you want me to shut up, let's just get to 2.5k, and then I won't be saying anything until we're like at 2,950 or something. Which will take a long time, by the way. Probably months. 1.2. I think I spent a little bit too much time looking at that treasure multiplier for what it's worth. Even if it's just a second at the end of every, I'm like adding 2 seconds to every battle because I can't remember what the multiplier said the battle before. There we go. I think y'all get the gist here. You can use Rowan for like 20 and 30 if you want, and then you can use Gobtruffle the rest of the way. I don't know what Purifaction is yet. I would just recommend maybe go check out Tacet. I don't know if he's ever told anyone to go check out me, but he's never said a bad thing about me either, so. And he's pretty much taught me the game. So I would never say a bad thing about Tacet. I know some of you, I don't know, I don't even want to go down that road, because he pretty much taught me how to play the game, so I can never say anything bad about him. And I don't really have anything to say bad about him. I just hear what other people say, and it's not even that bad. It's just like, oh, he talks too fast sometimes. Like, that's the worst I've heard. But, yeah, go watch his. He's going to be streaming, like, tonight at 8 or whatever, and he'll probably be doing the Purifaction if you need that. Which, if you need it today, then you're going hard. And, I admire you for doing that, because I'm not even doing Purifaction yet. I think I've done it for like 1. I was more interested in getting the pets first. You know, I was focused on Zul'Goth. Now I'm focused on medals. After I get medals, I'll probably be focused on the delves, you know. It's later on. I'll do Purifaction after like if I have extra time to do extra stuff on Gems of War, I'm going for Nisha tokens. So once I get 3 of those, I'll still need way more. I know. Once I get 3, then I need to go get like 3,000. But 3 is a good stopping point to focus on something else. So at that point, I'll probably go for Purifaction. That'll be my next thing that I shoot for. Right now, I'm shooting for Nisha tokens as my thing I'm shooting for. Before this, it was Zul'Goth. Before that, I don't even know. I think I was just like trying to get mythics, trying to like catch up on mythics. Now I'm pretty much caught up on mythics. Like, I don't even know. We could go look at which ones I don't have. It's probably more than I think. If anybody would be interested in seeing which mythics I don't have, which a couple of you might be. There's probably at least 7 or something. Whenever I say a number, it's always way more too. But there you go. That's the 2 teams. You can do Thrall, Black Manacles, Rowan, the Mirage Queen for level 20 and 30, and you could probably keep going if you use the Black Manacles. Maybe put it back in first slot. You could probably keep going, do like 40 or 50 or whatever. You could probably go as far as you want, really. It's just going to start falling off. So eventually you want to switch to the King Gobtruffle team, the Forest Troll, King Gobtruffle, Doomed Glaive. If you don't have Doomed Glaive, try Doomed Club. If you don't have Doomed Club, it doesn't really matter. Do Mount Crusher, some weapon, do Black Manacles, do whatever you want to do. I don't know, because I always buy the Doomed weapons in the Tower of Doom, so I've never had to not have those. Anyway, so yeah, that's it for today. I guess we can go look and see what mythics I don't have, just for fun. Let's just see, unowned. I do not have Basilisk yet. Mist of Scales Legendary, I remember that. That was like right on the edge of me starting to get everything as it came in the game new. So I'm actually missing a Legendary. Champion of Guard. Demon Naga. What the heck is that? How am I missing that? Depths of Sin. Sin of Mirage. I just need to go get that. I can get that right now. Depths of Sin. Mother of Darkness. Stonehammer. Shabana Vespera. That's probably the best mythic I'm missing right now. Shade of Zorn. That's the worst mythic in the game. Sacred Treasure. I just used it all. That's the only reason I don't have it. Tartarus. Another legendary I don't have. Depths of Sin. I just need to go get the Depths of Sin. I don't know what I was doing. I just didn't get the troops, I guess. The Infernal Machine. Vashtagan. Vashtagan might be the second best mythic I don't have. War. And Will of Nisha. That's it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm missing 8 mythics. And the ones I'm missing are like Champion of Guard, Mother of Darkness, Stonehammer, Shade of Zorn, War, and Will of Nisha. Like, the only good ones I'm missing right now are Shabana Vespera and Vashtagan. I guess you could say Champion of Guard's probably the third. I don't know. But, so I'll be getting Shabana Vespera next, and then I'll be getting Vashtagan, and then go from there. Actually, as soon as I get off of this recording, I'm going to go get Depths of Sin troops, because I don't know why I did not do that. So, yeah, like, share, subscribe. If you're listening right now and you're not subscribed, please subscribe. We only need, I don't know, we're really, really close to 2.5K, and I'd really appreciate it if you subscribe. It helps a lot. Hit like, because you know I got haters out there. It would really help if you hit like. Just touch it very lightly, like you're flicking a nipple or something. Just touch the like button. Really appreciate it. Finger that thumb, and consider hitting join. It really helps more than you know. For $1.99, $1.99 helps me a lot. So I really appreciate it. You can get shout out, get videos early, tell me what kind of video to make, get special messages, you know, all kinds of stuff for being a member. You get emojis, badges. We talk sometimes, and you guys don't even know it if you're not a member. And yeah, like, share, subscribe, comment below, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace.